Creepy, crawly, freaky, frolicking, tacky, and tasteless. Music and entertainment. Your brains out. Coarsely brainiacs. Happy Halloween, tacky and tasteless. Music and entertainment. Your brains out.
I have always believed the road to excess leads to the palace of wisdom. I got it bent all the way over here.
Please make your voice be heard.
And I'm leaving society to move out to the country and smoke crystal meth with rednecks.
Maybe you have a differing opinion than us. Maybe we're completely wrong, and you are the one lone person in the world that is right.
That's why you're here tonight. Eventually, me and Dave Jarvis are going to Hollywood.
But guess what? Some of us are actually pretty friendly.
Yeah, but most of us suck.
Fine, upstanding young man. Fine, upstanding young man.
Smoke weed. Ha ha ha, we have arrived. We are here. You are here. With us tonight, we have Megan Mosh Pit of Mosh Pit Entertainment. She is here, being all witchy woman. Ariel should be joining us very soon. We have Division Black Noise. I am Rick E. Warden, introducing to you the one and the only magical, mystical David motherfucking Jarvis.
Thank you, Brainiacs, and this is your weekly dose of fuck you, what are you going to do about it? No nudity, only mustaches. Somebody with a runny nose is going to die. Folks, the election is less than a week away, and you know what that means. That's right, a litany of litigation is forming on the horizon. Massive herds of wild plaintiffs and fat cats wearing little coats will be conspiring to twist your balls in a way that you were not aware of. Somewhere tonight, at McDonald's perhaps, a young man is spilling hot coffee on his lap. Who will help him and his scalded groin find justice? Somewhere, a dry cleaner has perhaps damaged a leather coat when they were specifically told not to use the spotting solution. I mean, it's suede, for God's sakes. I'm not paying for that. And here's today's clickbait. Today marks the 20th anniversary of an arrest warrant being issued for Motley Crue singer Vince Neil. He allegedly knocked the sound man unconscious during a concert. Neil was said to have punched Michael Talbert in the face at Gillies nightclub in Dallas after he asked the sound man for more volume on his guitar. But he instead attacked Talbert as he adjusted it, leaving him unconscious for 45 seconds. Dick. Happy birthday to Grace Slick, Gavin Rossdale, and Joey Belladonna, which is coincidental because I always wanted to start a crust punk band called Slick Bush Anthrax. In local news, tomorrow is supposed to be a rainy Halloween. Some of you might find yourselves indoor. May I suggest you dim the lights, lubricate your brain with a second glass of wine, or maybe that gummy your grandma from Colorado accidentally gave you, and listen to the new Existential album, Taking Drugs in a Cheap Room in a Strange City. It'll take you to places you never knew you wanted to go. But I knew I wanted to go here tonight because from Laredo, we have black metal and black metal from Laredo, Division Black Noise. Damn it. Fuck that. Fuck the landing. I'm sorry, gentlemen. Division Black Noise, black metal from Laredo. Thank you very much for joining us, gentlemen.
Hey, thank you for having us, on the show. Thank you for having us here.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
From the border, baby, bringing metal to the masses.
That's right. Yet another amazing band introduced to me by Alex from Scriptorium Magazine. So once again, thank you, Alex. You've shown me so many great bands from outside of DFW that I just love having on the show. All right. So Y'all formed in 2011, so take us back there. What was the scene like then compared to now?
Well, I mean, it's kind of a really long, convoluted story in some sense because when the whole thing started, I actually started this in like this same room when I was about 13 or something, and eventually, I wanted to make a band because the scene back then, there was a lot of bands going on. There was a lot of death and black metal during that time. I believe here in Laredo, there was actually a good amount of them. And then eventually it started getting, it started forming in and stuff like that. And it was a completely different lineup at the time. And many lineups later, well, I have Mr. Joel and Frank here. Our drummer's not here, but
What's
he's
up,
here,
guys?
the original drummer. And compared to what it was back then, I mean, back then there was a lot of bands. Now, I mean, there's a couple of bands, mostly death metal. But other than that, I mean, it's still pretty good. Hey, what do you think, Frank?
Yeah, I think, man, 2011 is so long ago. I can barely even remember. I don't remember anything before COVID. So, I mean, I just remember, getting drunk, playing and stuff. I wasn't in their band at the time. I was in a different band called Grifo, crust punk kind of grind.
Love
I met these guys. But yeah, man, I mean, I'm sure it's pretty hard for y'all to remember a bunch of crazy stories and stuff like that, like from all the metal shows and all the brain damage from all the sound waves and various substances. But I mean, it's been good time so far.
Yeah, well, definitely share them with us as you remember them tonight. That was great, though. You said you were just drinking a lot and in a band, and then you ended up in this band.
Living the dream, baby. Living the dream.
Fuck yeah.
Living the dream.
Yeah. It was actually kind of crazy how I met him because originally it was a two-piece for a little while. It was just me and the drummer. We played at some house party, and I saw him like, hey, Frank, what's going on? What's up, man? What's going on? Let's drink some beers. So I don't know what I told you, and then someone was trying to steal my amp. Then I don't know who pulled a knife out, and I don't know what. And I'm like, hey, you want to join my band?
That's how it happens in Laredo. You get together over crimes and beers and brain damage.
What places is there
That's
to
awesome,
go to
man.
in Laredo? What are the good local bars if you were in Laredo that play metal?
So actually, the best one that we had for a while, actually just closed, which is like crazy because I mean I know there's all these other bars and stuff closing around Texas too. The Lost Law's about to close up, and I think it's just a bad time all around. But we had this place called Cold Brew that was around for about 20 years, probably even longer than that.
Yeah, about 20.
Since the 90s.
Yeah, since the 90s.
93, 94, I think.
They were in a different part of Laredo in a strip mall, just kind of seedy, kind of, hole in the wall kind of bar. It's perfect for metal. They changed owners throughout the time, but always welcome metal bands, heavier bands, and everything. Then they moved to a different part of town. It was even better, had better sound and everything. But just up until recently, I think, there's rumors going around that the city and the people in charge of the city kind of had something to do with them closing down because they were in a prime location. It kind of pushed them out is kind of the rumor, but we're looking for a new home. There's always parties and stuff like that we could play around in Laredo, but that was like the place to go to. Just kind of sad because it closed down recently.
Yeah, that does suck. We've had a few of those kind of shopping center type empty spots show up as an underground venue and then go away. So I know what you're talking about. Molly's was one in Southwest Arlington that was kick-ass for a little while.
What's a place to go to now?
So would you say, over here? Well, just in Arlington alone, there's Growl Records. They love metal. Binions, they're a restaurant / venue. They've been very cool with metal bands. Diamond Gyms, they'll host a lot of free shows. Pretty much like slowly Dallas and the Deep Ellum scene has been dying out. And as it has, the scene has kind of spread west and north. So basically all the people that used to go to Deep Ellum and Lower Greenville for metal and rock, they're now having to go to the inner cities over to Fort Worth.
But Fort Worth has always been metal.
That's true. But I mean,
West Side goes hard, always have.
Their audience.
Yeah, that's a worst part, but also kind of the best part is like all these places start closing up, or like they just shift. You know, they just go to another part of town or a different venue. But you know,
Right.
you can't kill the metal. You can't kill it. Like it's always going to be around.
You can't kill the metal.
So when y'all venture outside of Laredo, what are some great places that have accepted your brand of metal?
Question. I mean,
Corpus for sure. Corpus
yeah,
Christi.
Corpus for sure.
We have some great friends over there in Corpus Christi. We play there a couple times a year. San Antonio is great, and we're lucky enough to live right on the border to Mexico. So, you know, the guys from across the river, they really love our style of metal. They for some reason they love the melodic kind of metal stuff. You know, they love all kinds of metal, but they always take a shining to like the black metal kind of things, and they've been a huge support.
Yeah, that's definitely what I've learned over the years, or at least after talking with Alex, is that there's a huge black metal scene in South Texas, which is really surprising. I didn't realize that. So it's so cool that like there's so many bands, and every one of y'all just seems cool as shit. Everyone that I've talked to that Alex has brought to us have been very, very cool. Y'all are cool.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah, absolutely. I guess that's a weird part too, is that like metal, the black metal started off in like the cold tundras in Norway and shit, and it made all the way up here to the deserts in South Texas, and
Cactus
you know,
and desert,
the cactus, yeah.
Stuff.
So all over the world.
Speaking about all over the world, I want to shout out here to Ian Prevel. If anybody knows who that is, he says, "Hi, all. Thank you for being here, Ian. Hope you hang out for a while. We'll be here for a couple of hours to blow your brains out."
So you said the scene is a lot of death metal. Has there been any kind of rivalry between these two?
Y'all, what are y'all playing with over there?
It's Mossenberg.
It's a pistol grip shotgun.
Because when he mentioned that, blow your brains, he pulls that thing out.
Love it, man. Thank you. I appreciate the special effects there.
Fuck yeah.
You can point it at the camera.
Go ahead, point it.
Yeah, point it at the camera.
It's a Halloween prop.
There. Gotcha.
Actually belongs to Andy. It was actually his dad who recently passed away. So he got
Well, that's double the pleasure then. Cheers to all around.
Cheers.
That's good beer. What was your question? I'm sorry. Like I heard like a lot of stuff, and then I'm sorry about that.
It's me too. I was just having fun, man. I saw the opportunity.
That's perfect.
No, I was just asking, since there's a whole lot of death metal over in Laredo, is there a rivalry between the black and death metal clans?
No, Laredo's small enough where like everyone goes to everyone's shows.
I mean, people are always going to talk shit left and right, here and there, but for the most part, everybody gets along, you know?
Yeah,
Right.
friendly rivalries, but, you know, we all go to each other's shows. It's not like separated shows where, you know, the black metal guys only stay with the black metal guys, death metal guys only with death metal guys, and, you know.
I mean, we're the only black metal guys.
Yeah.
So you got the market cornered.
Black metal.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
we found our niche and we stuck to it. And
I mean, it's because there is there's another black metal band here, but I mean they're mostly from Laredo, so they're from Mexico, so across the board. So
yeah,
but they don't really play. And then I don't even know who else.
Yeah, so we have a sister city called Nuevo Laredo. It's right across the border, and it's even bigger than Laredo is. And there's a few black metal bands there, and it's a great scene.
Sorry about that. I interrupted you mid-sentence. I had to say thank you for the like. We've got
Absolutely.
Javel de Postas in the chat blowing it up. And I forget, where are you from, Javel? Let us know in the chats, because I don't think she's from America. And it's always nice to have people around the world here with us on Blow Your Brains Out Wednesday night. So go ahead, pick up where I interrupted.
Yeah, no, you interrupted me at a great place because I think I was done. I mean,
yeah, the scene over there in Laredo. It's well, I mean, there's not that much to say as per se like black metal, not a lot of it, but there's some predominant bands over there, like Demon Culture and Luciferian Rites, Perpetua Navale, like bands like that. Like those are the main ones I always think of over there. But
Kick
I
ass.
mean, it's a pretty big scene over there. So when they have shows, like people go, like a lot of people go. Even with all the violence that's going on over there, people still go.
Yeah, with people
Crazy.
blowing their brains out and stuff. Yeah, people are always supporting.
Do y'all
Very
find
good.
yourselves coming to Fort Worth and the Fort Worth, Dallas area to play?
Man, we'd love to. We had a show lined up. It unfortunately fell through, but
Yeah, Haltom Theater, Torch Entertainment. Contact him.
absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, we'll contact
Or
them.
Scriptorium. Contact Alex at Scriptorium because he does shows that or sponsors shows at Haltom Theater also. So Haltom Theater is a great venue for you guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that sounds great. Yeah, we'll let them know.
Do you remember what where was it supposed to be at, the venue?
I don't remember. It was a while back, but I just don't remember where the place was. But one day, I mean, we do want to go do that. We've always wanted to go to that area, like Fort Worth and everything. I know there's a lot of cool bands over there as well, so it'd be great to check it out.
Oh, and the light came on. Beautiful.
Hey,
Okay. Right now.
difficulties, you know.
Well, we also have a special guest. Check this out. Joining the show, everybody welcome Jimmy Moody.
Yo,
Timbo.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, my buddy.
Hey, Jimmy.
Hey,
Good to see you.
good to see you.
Good to
Hey,
see you.
can you hear me okay?
Yeah, you're coming in loud
Yeah.
and clear. Hey, Jimmy, this is our band for the night, Division Black Noise. They're out of Amarillo, and they play black metal.
Laredo.
Nice.
Sorry, Laredo.
yeah.
Laredo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're way closer to the border.
Yeah. Exit 1.
Exit 1. That's right.
That's correct. Yeah, that's true.
That's fucking crazy, guys. Love it.
Nice.
So, as a Division Black Noise ever toured?
No, I mean, we haven't. I mean, it's just our schedules conflict so much that even if we wanted to try it, like, I don't think it's been possible, but probably in the future we do want to pull it off. I mean, right now we're in the works of trying to get, our album out because we haven't had anything released in like years at this point, and I'd rather have that done first and then start promoting it everywhere, all that stuff.
Smart.
Yeah.
Smart move. How's the progress on the new material going?
And we got so many songs written. We've been writing over the years as the lineup we have now with Joel on guitar, me on bass, Andy on drums. Gilbert on drums, Andy on vocals and guitar. And we just have a bunch of new music that's, different from the older stuff we had before. We have even newer music that's different from the music we wrote even before. So
there's like a demo of that. I just never released it. It was supposed to be like the album that was supposed to come out like 4 years ago at this point, and I just kind of just left it there. But I mean, we'll probably put it out there. We'll probably put it like basement like type of recordings or whatever demo, and then the new album will come out right after that.
Yep, that's Laredo.
Are y'all?
Yeah, so I pulled it
Are y'all-
up on the screen for anybody paying attention here. There's Laredo, Texas, and just south is Nuevo Laredo. There was just some shit down there. I guess there's shit down there all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I used to cross that border. Done it a few times myself. Yeah.
Yeah, there's some crazy
Hey,
stuff.
every good Texan's crossed that border a couple
That's
of
right.
times.
That's right.
Yeah, I travel there all the time. I mean, it's all right. I mean, nothing's happened to me at this point. It's been years.
Yeah, I just wanted to show everybody where you're at, man. I think that's pretty badass that you're keeping black metal alive in Laredo, Texas.
Yeah, back in the 90s and early 2000s, man, everyone would make that trip. There were so many bands coming down and playing Laredo, then playing Nuevo Laredo, and it was awesome. A little bit sketchier nowadays, not too bad, but yeah, it's not the same trip as it was before.
Yeah, right.
Was that the same time period that y'all got into black metal and decided, you know what, I want to form a band?
For me, for sure, is I was in high school at the time. These guys are a little bit younger than me, but yeah, for sure. I was going to the metal clubs over there at 16 years old, you know, in Texas you can't drink till you're 21, but in Laredo you could drink when you're 18. 16, you look pretty much 18. So
no one's asking you over there, Lou. As long as you got money.
Yeah. You know, seeing Discord, seeing Demon Borgure, seeing all these bands over there. Yeah.
They came to Laredo. No, Laredo, one of those two. They were like 97, 98, I think.
Yeah.
They came.
Well, I guess the question I should have asked earlier is, do you find yourself going to Austin to play? I guess that'd be your first move, is San Antonio, Austin.
Austin, yeah. Made it out there a couple times for sure.
I went to the Lost Well, one of the shows. I Hate God was there a couple weeks ago. I was there at that show just to catch one last show before they closed. I wish we could have played there, but we played Valhalla at least.
Yeah, we played Valhalla.
That was pretty dope. It was pretty fun.
I think we played Beerland, but this is with a completely different lineup. We played there, and I don't remember the third one, but we did play there like about 3 times in Austin. It was pretty cool.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I was earlier thinking you were in Amarillo, and that's how I was asking if you came to play shows in Fort Worth. But if you're in Laredo, it makes sense playing shows in San Antonio. And
yeah.
We'll make
Corpus. We go to the Valley. So we're like in Laredo, it's about an hour and a half, 2 hours away from other major cities or other bigger cities. Like Corpus is about 2 hours away.
2.5 hours.
Yeah, the Valley, the Rio Grande Valley is about the same. San Antonio, Del Rio. They're all like, you know, within driving distance. We made it out to Dallas a little bit further. We made it out to Houston. So,
yeah.
Houston's always great.
Houston.
So outside of Laredo, where do people seem to react the most positively towards your music?
Corpus for sure.
Oh, like outside of Laredo?
Yeah.
Oh.
We interviewed a Corpus Christi band. I can't remember their names at the moment. I'll go find it. But they were telling us about a venue there in Corpus. What's the name of the venue?
There's Boozers. There's a Black Monk Tavern. We've been lucky enough to play those places.
They got a couple of clubs in Corpus, huh?
Yeah.
Boozers. That's where Votan played.
That's
right.
where
Yeah, those are our guys. Votan. Shout out to Robbie. Shout out to Albert.
And if anyone wants to find out more about the band Votan, you can listen to the interview we did with them last month.
And please pick up the latest issue of Scriptorium magazine, because you will find some amazing bands in there.
How about that? Got them. Boozers Rock Bar.
What's the influence that we reach on Spotify? Isn't there like South American like?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean like through the statistics, I guess. We have our music.
There tends to be listeners, I think, in South America, Brazil, right?
Like Mexico.
Mexico mostly, but
South America.
South America.
Like they were like one of the top ones.
Yeah.
South America was one of the top ones. So I thought it was pretty interesting.
Kazakhstan.
I mean, those places. I mean, that'd be badass to be over there.
Russia.
Yeah, isn't that funny? Checking out the algorithms and where people are coming from around the world.
Yeah.
We have a lot of people in Middle Eastern countries that watch Outlaw Video TV on YouTube.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
Because they just want to plug in and ride the lightning.
That's it.
So, I'm sorry to get back to this. The recording issue. Are there just not that many studios in Laredo?
I mean, there's some now. Like recently, some came up now. Which is, I guess, back then there wasn't really anything.
There's very few professional ones, and not a lot of them that deal with heavy music. So there's a lot of like studios, but they'll deal with like the Tejano bands, you know, that kind of stuff, the Mexican regional kind of music. So, you know, picking something like that to do our kind of music would be a little bit, you know, I think something would get lost in translation, I think. So, you know, and everyone's doing like they're, you know, on their own computers and stuff like that. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to get down that road and learning. I'm sure there's a huge learning curve. And some of the bands that we know from here, you know, some punk bands and stuff, they do their own recordings and they sound great. but like the same thing, we're not sure how it would sound with our specific, vibe.
Is this your Spotify?
Yes. Yes. Oh,
And
that's-
this is the one that is getting all the hits?
Yeah, that's the very
Fuck
first
yeah.
album. That album was, the funny thing about that one is that I think the material, I wasn't even 18 at the time. I don't remember. I was
Exiled by the Light, 2016.
Yeah, that's when we uploaded it, but originally it came out in 2010.
Yeah, got you. Mhm.
And originally in that album, it was me, a different singer, this close friend of mine, this other guy on bass, and we had a drum machine, and we're just like, screw it, let's see, just put it out. I mean, all the black metal bands do it, doesn't matter, I guess. And in that one, it's just me and the drummer. Like, me and the actual drummer, we recorded that whole album ourselves.
And so it's kind of like a traditional lo-fi type of black metal. It's not like super professional sounding recording or anything. I mean, these guys did it.
We just had we did what we had. Like, it's
Yeah.
like, screw it. It's like,
But I mean, compared to like what we sound live, it's totally different. We sound really good live. So kind of doesn't do it justice as far as the current lineup. But like if you check out some live videos, you'll definitely see.
Is there a song on here that you would like for us to jam to?
Oh, yeah, probably the
I've got the YouTube channel pulled up here.
one in Corpus.
it's going through the album. Summoning. Yeah, Summoning's the one that like we play a lot. People like it. They like it.
That's it. Yeah.
What about
That's it.
what? Do you play a video?
So metal.
Well, let's hear from this one first. No, right now. But yeah, that's the one that we play along with Summoning. Every time I think of this song, I think of the pool played fast. I was like, I don't remember this song being this fucking fast. I think we recorded the album. We recorded it like we threw everything out and put the drum set in there. We were just do it. Yeah. I remember how long it took. Maybe it took about 3 days. Like, all right. This was like 7 years ago. Well, it's already a long time. Very fun. There's some.
All right, there you go.
We make
Fucking
USA for
badass.
homeowners who
The summoning.
Hey, is that Hank in there?
That's how I fix that. Just killed the whole page.
Hell yeah.
Hello,
Sound
everybody.
fucking
Y'all say
badass,
hi.
gentlemen.
Say hi to the brother of Dave Jarvis. The motherfucking
What's
Dave.
up? What's up?
What up, y'all?
What's going on?
How are they hanging?
Pretty good.
Low and lazy.
Yes.
Ariel.
Hello to Ariel making her grand appearance. It's fantastic to see you.
Fucking bang.
I'm feeling a little underdressed.
Meow.
For Halloween.
For Halloween.
Yeah. Actually, this is the onesie I do wear this on like my jam
Wear that for your Stars games?
tonight. I do have a hockey one that is Dallas Stars.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I love the Stars.
They're my fave. Sad they can't pull it off though.
I
Get
didn't
so
see
far
you.
and then just let
Here,
me down.
here they will.
I didn't see you as an all the way furry. I saw you as like this, you know, nice, comfortable furry.
This is a one size fits all, and I could probably fit 4 of me in it, to be honest, but you can't see that. The only suck thing about like
at least
onesies,
it's
you have to
warm.
take them all the way
Come
out.
on. Well, back to Go Stars, everybody, because I think they're going to do it this year.
Fuck yeah.
So is it like the Cowboys not too? This is our year.
I'm
I'm a
Cowboys and the Mavericks to at least give us some, you know, playoff championship basketball. They both could win it, you know, but hell, it's sports. You never know.
Yeah, Cowboys
But
are the
it-
only the runts of the litter.
Yeah, Cowboys are the runts of the litter now.
Yeah.
Well, you know, hey, maybe they'll win next week. That was the joke. Everybody laughed. I got you. I'm
So,
a Cowboys
Hank,
fan.
Do you have a special announcement for us?
A special one? No, I don't think I have any anything special to say. I do have a gig coming up on Friday though.
Ooh.
This Friday?
Yeah. November 1st, 2024, at Haltom Theater.
Excellent.
Yeah, man. Someone ought to talk to that Torch Entertainment about putting a date. It's like a death metal band on a flyer. The date should be easy to recognize.
Hey, don't look at me, man. I didn't make it. But I will say this. For some reason, there's like 100 metal bands and then us in the middle for no fucking reason. I don't know what the fuck they keep booking us on these goddamn shows for, but we will show up anyway.
Gotta keep the ear palates cleansed, man, with other things.
Yeah, you're like this ginger after the roll.
It doesn't make sense, man. Like, look, you can't even read that one band's name. Actually, I can't read it, man. I can read Screw Pilot, dude. Even the fucking it's a terribly made flyer. I'm sorry, whoever made it. It's not good.
Well, 3/4 Ton is on the show.
Yes, I know them. Like, we've been playing with them for like 15 fucking years. Yeah, I can't tell. Yeah, I can't make out with the rest of the
Sea Creature.
Sea Creature. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Then Verminosis.
Thank you. That's the one you can't read next to Dank. And below that,
I can't read anything.
The Jay Benson?
And then I'm pretty sure it's O Benson,
Oh.
or maybe it's just Benson.
OJ Benson? Just Benson?
There you go,
I don't-
Hank. You're in the right place. We will walk you through these flyers. We have become flyer reading pros.
I appreciate the hell out of that, man. The weird thing is,
And
though,
here's the crazy thing. Well, I was going
they
to say
keep
the crazy thing.
fucking-
Screw Pilot is headlining, and they aren't even allowed on social media.
Really?
I'm sorry, Hank. Go ahead.
that's news to me, man. So all these bands, I assume, are metal bands, right? And we're just like a 4-piece fucking like folk band. We got banjo. It doesn't make sense why we're in this goddamn show, but it'll be cool, I guess.
It sounds like the shows in Laredo. We got some punk, got some death metal, we got some mariachi.
We've
it's all
been in
over the
shows
place.
like that, but I mean, we still play them. I mean, they invite us, we still do it. Like, I mean, it's all good. Doesn't matter.
That's very
It's all
eclectic.
different.
No. We've been doing this kind of shit for fucking years, man, and yeah.
Yeah, he calls his music hardcore country or country punk, and that's what it is. That's what's enjoyable about it. Like, I don't care who you are. If you enjoy a good attitude.
Here's why they get invited to all these metal shows. Hank, tell them the titles of some of your songs.
I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Only pussies call the cops.
Thank you. I wanted to say it, but I didn't want Hank to
Only
know, not
pussies
that
call
one.
the cops. That's the one that you have to.
All my drinking buddies are in jail.
These are just like those are country songs, man.
I got so drunk I went to church.
I think they're superb country songs.
Come and her
And then,
scum getter. One of my favorite ones.
That's right, and of course the ultimate tampon song, "Sloppy Red Velvet Cake." Fantastic.
What?
Yeah, but that's the goddamn. These are all love songs, and they're folk songs, but they're love songs at the same time.
But whenever you want to change the pace, come down to Laredo, play a metal show over here. We've got a bunch of metal bands. You'll be right in the middle of the metal, and you'll be right in home with us.
We'll come play. I'll play with you guys.
A nice dank Texas tour right there. We got Against All Odds. Dank.
Yeah.
Hey, everyone's talking all over each other. Where did you say y'all are from?
Laredo.
Oh, Laredo. Oh yeah, man. There's lots of country shit from Laredo. That guy, Robinson.
Yeah, Charlie Robinson.
Yeah.
The streets of Laredo.
Yeah. He's dead.
Yeah, so dank it on down to Laredo, Hank, and play with Division Black Noise.
Let me write this down. I'm going to forget.
And play with Against All Odds. Hey, guys, in Division Black Noise, you didn't really get a proper introduction to this beautiful young lady earlier. This is Ariel. She is of the heavy metal band
I don't know
Against
heavy.
All Odds.
We're not super heavy. but I
Not super
appreciate it.
heavy. It's more of a classic heavy metal, but, call it hard rock, metal, whatever.
We like
It's
to-
very good. She's a powerful singer, and that would be cool if y'all made it down to Laredo.
Hold on, putting it on my list right now.
Right meow.
Right now.
Right meow.
Right now.
Division Black Noise. Do y'all write any love songs?
I
I feel like that was a great segue.
Yeah, every song's a love song.
Every
Every
song's
song's a love song. Okay. Name one of the songs and tell me how it's a love song. I need your lyrics.
I'm in a coffin.
Yeah, I'm in a coffin's a love song.
Yeah.
Love it.
With, I don't know, can't even
My
remember.
uncle owned a funeral home.
We got a song called "Satanic War Machine." It's about our love for not only Satan but for ourselves. And, it's not. You could switch out Satan for Buddha or Christ or any.
Insert whatever deity.
Oh, I love Satan.
If you love yourself, myself War Machine. So it could be.
I love cats. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Any
love
other
these
ones?
songs already, man.
We got a song called Ritual.
Ritual. I was about to say,
Ritual. It's about our love for substances and love for partying and
Yeah.
having rituals and amongst ourselves, loving each other and your friends and everything. So yeah, they're all
Aw.
love songs.
That's so sweet.
Especially up the road.
Y'all are adorable. Where'd y'all come from? I'm kidding. You just said it, Laredo.
Hey, do y'all have any songs about cheating hoes?
Whoa.
They're all about cheating hoes.
You can't say that they're all about love songs and then say they're all about cheating hoes.
So the lyrics are about love, but then the heavy guitar riffs and the aggressive music is the result of cheating hoes. And, that's how
If you say that fast enough, it sounds like you're saying Cheetos.
Cheating goes.
What was that?
If you say that fast enough, cheating hoes, it sounds like you're saying Cheetos.
Flaming hot cheating hoes. Flaming hot cheating hoes. Flaming hot cheating hoes.
There you go.
Oh.
Make it a thing until it's not.
I think that's true though. All songs are
Hey, wait, Alvarado? What'd you say?
Laredo. Border town, right on the border of Mexico.
Down on the border. You know that song? It's New Year's Day down on the border.
And it's always been that. I think there's a. So I think it's about going to Nuevo Laredo, like the city right across the river in Mexico, and there's like there's a zone where they have certain women that do certain things for money. La zona.
Or Disneyland.
And I think that's what that song's about. I think it's about going to the
Boys Town.
Boys Town.
Boys
There we
Town,
go.
we call it. It's an open area brothel. It's an open air brothel. A few blocks.
Wow.
Yeah. I
That's
think that's
cool.
what the song's about.
Sure, you're Laredo, Mexico, man.
Yeah.
That's where all the good doctors used to be,
right.
anyway.
Yeah. You get all the pills you want, the female companionship.
What more do you want?
That's
So what do y'all
why I'm
get?
there, man?
Y'all get all the pills you want?
I haven't been down there in years, but I used to go a long time ago.
Yeah, I'm
what's
sure
that,
you're
Hank?
used to.
What? Oh, I was just asking about all the pills.
You cross the border as soon as you go there. There'll be guys, being like, "Hey, you want Xanax? Hey, you want this? Hey, you want that? You want some Viagra?"
Like as soon as we go across.
As soon as you walk
as soon
over.
as you're crossing the bridge, you've already crossed. You're getting into the first street. Some guy's already gonna go up to you. He's gonna be like, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Immediately.
Is there a wall? Did Donald Trump build the wall?
There's a bridge.
There's a bridge, yeah. There's a river.
That's so progressive.
Yeah, there's a bridge with a stop. They don't really stop you going over if you're from Texas and got plates. They stop you coming back. And a lot of times, I don't know. Again, it's been a long time. I used to go down, cross the border, go to the doctor, go to the prescription next door, and be back across the border within an hour.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're pretty quick.
That's the way it is.
Yes, go on.
That's been 20 years ago. That's been 20 years ago or more, Sir Hank.
Oh, well, what'd you bring back?
Oh, all the goodies.
What?
All the goodies. I just, had a little back pain at the time.
That vaccine.
That's what they all say.
That's all you have to say. You just go into the doctor's office and go, I got a little back pain.
Yep.
Give him $20 or $100, whatever it was. It wasn't much. It was surprisingly very cheap.
Yeah.
All the risk is in getting it back over the border.
Yeah, but they'll give you a prescription, so you'll be fine.
Yeah, that's right. Because there was a 2 bottle or 3 bottle limit or something. And
so like you weren't getting caught doing it. You were just legally doing it.
Yeah, literally just going to the doctor, going to get a prescription, and coming back with my 2 bottles, which was legal, I guess.
So when did that stop being legal?
Basically,
you can still do it.
When I lost interest, maybe, but nope. They just there's your authority.
Seems like an awful lot of effort.
Basically, the movie Up in Smoke is about Ricky Warden.
Look, man, there's a long history of wealthy people buying cheap medicine in Mexico. So, y'all catch up with the times.
Sorry. Damn.
Well, the difference is I'm not a wealthy person and they are. So
Well, I'm not wealthy either. That was kind of my point. They do it because they're able to, and they live, near enough the border. Like if they're in Southern California, for example, Tijuana.
Oh yeah.
area.
Oh, well, and honestly, they could probably just fly really, really close and then go.
Nowadays, it's probably done online or on an app or some shit. Who knows?
There's an app for that.
Yep, that's facts.
Dude, I went to the
That's
border of Tijuana recently, or in the last, I don't know, 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
If you're in California, like in San Diego, but you're like right on the border, but still in America, dude, everyone's riding horses. It's like you're in the goddamn Wild West, man. It's fucking awesome. I dig it.
That's how it is in Laredo. We all ride horses, donkeys sometimes too, but yeah, you hardly ever see cars on.
Are you being serious?
No.
Hey, dude, we have covered wagons up here.
I believe
No,
that.
dude, I'm not fucking around, man. In fucking San Diego, right by Tijuana, they're fucking riding horses and shit. It's fucking.
People ride horses here too, mostly.
Yeah, they ride horses in Mansfield, bro. They ride.
Yeah,
horses.
but no. I'm talking about this. Looks like goddamn Young Guns Part 2 over there.
Right down in the county square.
Yeah, except without guns. No guns over there.
Oh, they got giant ranches. All right, so check this out. Jovel is from the Philippines, yo. So we have a worldwide audience when Jovel and others are here. So thank you for being here. Catch up with our chats real quick, because Days X, Against All Odds, we would write a song about mutual masturbation. Oh, nice. Call it Why Is My Mommy Crying? Oh. Shout out to Days X. That's the drummer for Against All Odds. Love you, brother.
Damn it, Brett. You nasty.
Yeah, he's in a mood today. He's on one. That's okay. Y'all will meet him eventually when we come down, you guys.
I think he's hilarious.
He thinks he's hilarious.
All right. So what's next on the agenda for Division Black Noise? Y'all got some gigs lined up? Y'all gonna finish the recording, or y'all just waiting it out and seeing what happens in a week?
Yeah, we definitely got to hunker down and finish some songs we had left. We've got maybe like 3-4 songs maybe we want to finish, and then hunker down, record, get it all done. Yeah.
Yeah, the plan is that we were messaged by a label that they'll make the copies and all that stuff. Just let them know we'll get it done. Preferably just getting the album done, getting that set, getting all that material, all that physical stuff, tapes, CDs, vinyls, whatever. And once we got all that stuff, then I guess we'll look around for like gigs and stuff. I mean, we don't want to like focus on gigs right now because we want to just make sure we have something, like to present, like a recording and stuff like that. Like here, this is it. Buy it, or I don't know, power to do whatever you want with it, But that's kind of the main focus for right now.
I think the past couple years we've been focusing on playing live shows and stuff, and just getting it down. Honestly, we just like to party, like the song Ritual. We like
party.
We like to travel. We like to meet new people from all over, our area, and it's been fun. But yeah, we definitely need to hunker down and get stuff set on wax and get it out there. We could go even further, get the music out there and have more opportunities to play. So
kick ass. Well, when you do send it to us, we'd like to hear some of it and share it with the world. That's our first love here.
And we'll add it to our playlist on Spotify.
Oh, yeah.
All right, real quick.
Boom.
Joining the panel. You already know.
How y'all guys doing?
Happy! Hi, Happy.
Hey, I heard you were on here and I had to be on.
Aw.
Waited in line all day. Here I am.
It's
It's a long line.
And he's come here just to blow your brain.
100%.
Is it done?
Yeah.
Where's the gun?
Yay.
Good to have you, Hef.
Good to be here. And good to see that beautiful woman right there.
Sure
and those
is.
beautiful men right there.
Say hello to Division Black Noise.
Yeah. Good shit, man. Let's play.
Y'all, this is Hef from Vane. That song I keep playing for special guests, that is a Vane song called Relentless.
Indeed. We love that you do that.
Me too, bro. Thanks so much for giving me permission to and being so supportive of the show. And that's why he's here. Division Black Noise. Say hello to Hef from Vane.
What's up, guys? Come on, Hef.
Have you been down to Laredo, Vane? Or Hef?
No, I have not. I've been to Mexico. You know what? Here's what's kind of crazy. I'm not. 4 weeks ago, the United States became our #2 fan. Mexico became #1.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and then it's like Peru and Colombia and Brazil. Like, we're getting more and more fans in South Central America, which is fucking. I just thought they were getting fans. I don't give a fuck where they're at. So,
We'll take them.
You'll take them, yeah. And then Europe, but fuck the U.S. I mean,
Well, I'll tell you what. Division Black Noise is a black metal band from Laredo, Texas. So if you wanted to. If you wanted to have a big weekend, do a show in Austin or San Antonio, and then head a little further south to the border and get really wild on a Saturday night, it's these boys.
I will be in San Antonio November 22nd, actually. So come check us out.
Oh yeah.
But,
where are you playing at?
Fredericks, I think.
Okay. Sweet.
Yeah. So we'll be there. Yeah, with a bunch of a couple of other local bands from Dallas too. So it's gonna be a fun time, San Antonio.
Yeah. It's a straight shot down 35, so we're always in San Antonio too. So,
cool.
We'll definitely get you down over here to Laredo.
What's that show look like? Who's playing it?
Yeah, come say hello. My bassist Josh, he's been watching too. He's like, dude, we need to play with these guys. So he's already all about you guys.
And grilling it up.
Sweet. Yeah, we got a show this Friday, actually, November 1st. It's still a Halloween party. Come out here in Louisville, T-Bars. So we'll be doing some, 8 bands, I think, playing a little metal fest.
That's right.
Yeah.
I apologize, everyone. I was over there trying to find Fredericks on Facebook to share with you. But check out what I got right here.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Full band lineup.
Yep. And guess who might be judging the contest? I'm just saying.
You?
Maybe. Oh.
No, he's his band is playing. He couldn't be a judge. The costume contest.
I thought it was a costume contest.
Aha. Fitting.
Yes. Yeah. Just saying.
Costume contest. That's a badass band.
I'm easily bribable with Jaeger.
Me too. Oh yeah.
You can feel my titties.
I'm in. I gotta stop speaking out loud.
Anything to win that contest.
Right?
I'm a winner.
And dude, there's some good bands here. And a lot of these bands are new, and I'm just happy to be part of this organization that's trying to do this to help get bands. Studio
801 presents.
Yeah, they got they're doing the right thing. They realize how fucked up it is to be in a band and to just play a venue because, dude, no one tells you how to do it. No one helps you how to do it. And these guys are trying to do something like that. And when I found out about it, I was like, dude, I want to be part of this. I want to help you guys because I had to learn the hard way, still learning the hard way. And so this is part of it, just getting a lot of people out that haven't done a show, maybe in some cases, or maybe they've done 1 or 2 shows. But man, as you guys all know, it's just
that makes a lot of sense because you've done that here, and that's why we enjoy you being here, man. So
cool.
Good to hear you got some bands there that you're sharing the stage with.
Absolutely. So we're having fun with everybody, and that's what it's about, man. And maybe you'll get some lessons on the back end, show you how you do it right.
That's this Friday, everybody, in Louisville, Texas. That's another good thing about this venue is that or this show, I guess. Is that Tees? Is that what that is? Yeah, Tees Bar and Grill.
Yeah.
So a good venue that has metal bands up there in Louisville.
Yeah, so good stuff. It'll be my first time to play the big city of Louisville. Can't wait.
Hey, I want metal to do well, or just good music. Good music, 100%. Even dank. to do well, you know, all over the Metroplex and the burbs.
That's all we want from all of us. I mean, come on, we're all doing this. We're all having fun. There's so many talented musicians, and it's just in the DFW area. It makes me sick. I mean, it used to scare me because I was like, man, if that guy or that girl or that person, if they're not making it, how the fuck do I expect to make it? But, you know, that's what it is. It's a little luck, a little awesomeness, and I don't know what the hell is some magic. Who knows? But, man.
Well, it's some of this having fun, your hard work, you know, but us having fun because Division Boys, they're offering you to come play a gig with them in Laredo.
Right, dude. That's what it's about. Having fun, doing this together, and fucking high five, going, fuck yeah, we met with some faces tonight, man. You know?
Well, we were talking earlier. There's another black metal band out of Corpus called Votan, and you know, you could knock out a Friday and a Saturday possibly. Boom, boom.
I mean, come on.
Hey, man, I can't think of a whole lot better of a time, man. Laredo, Laredo, Texas, and fucking Corpus Christi, Texas, Friday, Saturday. That's a bam.
Ready. We got our new bass player. He just did his first show last week, and we had a great show. Played over at Haltom, and, you know, busted his cherry, so to speak. You know, we did. It was awesome, and now I'm ready to get that ball rolling again. You know, because we basically had to take the summer off because of everything. You know, life happens. Band members leave, band members go, whatever. But now we got a new guy, and he's stepped into the new role, and he's doing a phenomenal job. You guys met him, Josh. I just mentioned him earlier. He did an interview when he first joined up with us, and he's been, man, so happy to have that guy with us. It's one less thing I got to worry about because he's doing his job.
Yay! So, how long have y'all been playing together?
We
this iteration, well, minus the new bass player who just joined this summer in July, late July, August. Vane's been doing it for since 2010, but we didn't start getting serious until 2017, 2018, when all of a sudden things kind of like, whoa, we got a show again and another one. You know, we're just join the jam, have fun every 6 months or whatever, and next thing you know, I'm turning down shows, so we're just having fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's. I've been just loving the growth that's been very natural and organic, and like I said, now that Central America loves us anymore, you know, I'm gonna have to relocate. I'm okay with this. I mean, Ariel will be okay. I'll come visit. Don't worry.
I was gonna say, what about me? You gotta come
I'll get you one of my dick pics, though. You know you got that.
Yeah, I wear those earrings out all the time. My husband's like, "Stop it, it's inappropriate." And I was like, "Oh,
yes, we have more of them now too." So, matter of fact, our next show we'll have we have a little display of all the dick pic earrings.
Jimmy Moody.
We have little roaches.
He's there. Jimmy.
Why is he in there?
I don't know why Jimmy's there.
Who doesn't want a dick pic? Come on.
Is that him for real?
We're looking at everybody and going, "Who the hell is this man? Jimmy Moody."
What's up? Moody.
Jimmy Moody used to sing for me and Johnny.
Y'all, welcome to the show here of Deities and Dust. Steve Johnson, how are you, brother?
All right, Jimmy.
Ricky,
Johnny here.
Hey,
what's up, Johnny?
Good to see you, man.
And Jason's back here.
Hey,
oh
Jason.
Man, how about that? We got a hot rod full.
Got the whole band.
We couldn't hear in our rehearsal room, man. It's too damn other bands and shit around there.
Yeah, it's a packed house tonight.
Have y'all been listening on here with Division Black Noise from Laredo, Texas?
Well, we've been in here about 20 minutes, and so we've been hearing all the craziness.
Yeah,
I listened to some of the songs on Spotify earlier, man. Sounds good.
Oh yeah,
sounds like some really early sort of black metal stuff, man. Like the good old Immortal and shit.
Yeah,
but more Texified.
That's right.
I love that.
Texified, yeah.
Kind of like Tex-Mex, right? But better.
Way to go, Steve Johnson. Thank you for coming prepared.
Hey.
Did his homework.
I can't do my homework. I get in trouble every time.
Now he does his homework.
They'll tell you I don't even learn my bass parts.
Yeah.
No, he just hits open E's the whole time.
I didn't say it. He just holds it down.
And open E's hard to hit. Sometimes your other hand gets in the way.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to see you again. Thanks for coming on tonight. I remember seeing you at the Haltom a few years ago now.
Yeah, man, we haven't played in 5 years.
Yeah.
Haven't played live. In 4 years. Yeah, it's been 4 years.
Baby steps. You don't want to jump into that too soon.
Well, with COVID and all,
They're still out there. Yeah.
But we steadily been recording, made another album and working on our third album, but we figure, man, we got to get back out and be playing some live, man. So any bands want to hit us up and say, hey, we got a show, we need another band on here, shoot us a line, check us out and see if you like it, and shoot us a line, man. Even Laredo.
Yeah.
They say there's too many they say there's too many fast bands on the bill. We need a slower band. You guys come and jam with us.
Level things out.
That's Hank's job, man. That's
Right.
They're not all that. They're not all that.
Yeah, make it down to Laredo, guys. We'll treat you right down here for sure.
Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome. So you guys remember that too about Division Black Noise when they make it up here this way. Y'all take good care of it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you can hop on here anytime. We'll send you in the right direction.
Dude, you come to Dallas, Fort Perry, you need a place to stay, just let me know. I got fucking air mattresses and places to hide you away. You can get away.
Yeah, air mattresses, and we'll bring the drugs.
That's right.
Perfect. With prescriptions. Bring extra. You can take some cash back with you. Just play. I didn't say that, did I?
I heard nothing.
Colombian.
Good thing no cops are listening.
That was for Hank. That was for Hank.
We're in a police station parking lot.
No, that's a lamb. It looks like a lamb.
Let's see.
I'm here in Vane Studios right now. That's where we got. I got room upstairs to hide people away. I got some other rooms to hide people away. Before COVID, bands would stay with me. Random bands, it'd be like the merch person or guitarist for another band. Like, hey, I'm with this band. We don't have a place to crash. Like, come on, fucking over. It's all about helping each other out, man. I'm dead serious. Come up to Dallas. You need a place to stay. Just let me know. I might pay with you though.
That is so kick ass. You're a badass dude, Hef. But not only that, it's like my greatest joy of doing this show is sharing music. I love music and I love to share it. I love the music that I love. And so same thing, live shows. If I can, I think just naturally it's taking place here where y'all are hooking up with bands from around Texas by us having these interviews. So thank you, Dave Jarvis, and y'all keep it going. Hey, are you ready to have just a little more fun? Check this out. Joining the show, everybody, the governor.
What's up, Ricky?
Are you ready, Megan?
Rick Perry.
Rick Perry.
Rick Perry, everybody. Gamma Side.
What's going on?
Puncture tonight. War Beast.
Texas
Warlock, Texas.
Iron Jaw.
Warlock.
Yep. You're naming them.
Yeah, my camera. There's my
You're
camera. Got
naming
my
them.
iron shirt on tonight. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Yeah, man. I've been wanting to. Past couple of weeks, I just had some technical difficulties preventing me from jumping on, so got it straightened out finally.
Yeah.
Kick ass, man. We are full. We got Jimmy Moody here. Hey,
All
Moody.
right.
Hey, how's it going?
We got this band here, black metal band, Division Black Noise out of Laredo, Texas, Rick Perry.
Okay. All right.
We've got some doom metal dudes here. You know Steve Johnson?
Of course I do.
Of Deities and Dust.
That's right.
What's up, Rick?
Not much. What's going on, man?
Man. Hey, man, I saw you at Voivod, by the way. I should have said hi, man. I don't know why I didn't.
Yeah, that was a great show.
It was. It was good. Kicked some ass. And Prong, too.
Oh, yeah.
And Rick Perry here to ask you a few questions and things she's had prepared about Gamma Side and Puncture. We're all excited to hear about the news. Is Megan Moshpit?
Megan.
Everybody say hey to Megan.
Hey, man.
Hey.
Hello.
Megan.
I'm digging the hat.
Love the hat.
Happy Halloween, right?
Yeah. Very cool.
Oh, that's a Halloween hat. Oh, okay.
It's a life choice. It's a life choice.
Kind of a Richie Blackmore type thing, yeah.
Witchy Blackmore?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I wear this every day.
Of course. Every day is Halloween.
Every day is Halloween.
Rolls out of bed with that hat.
It sounds like a song.
Rick, give us all the news about what's going on. What's going on with Gamma Side?
Well, Gamma Side is going to reunite.
Look at that.
And we were invited to play the Hell's Heroes Festival in Houston, so it's very exciting. That's going to be in March of next year, and it's going to be a big festival. It's a big festival in Houston. It's going to be headlined by Saxon, and then Abath is going to be there. Crimson Glory, Warlord. You can see all the names on the flyer right there. But they asked us to do it for a couple of years, and we couldn't make it happen. But this year, everything lined up, and we are going to be able to do a show there for Hell's Heroes. So we're going to detonate the Gamma Bomb over Houston, Texas. Very exciting.
Kick ass.
And and the lineup is going to be myself and Scott Shelby, and then Varnum Pondville on vocals, and then Alan Beauvais is playing bass, and Joey Gonzalez is going to be playing drums with us. So
I didn't hear the news about Alan Beauvais. That's really awesome. It's almost Texas Metal Alliance.
Alan.
Right. Well, the last time Gamma Side played, Alan was the bass player. So, we got him to reprise his role, and we've been rehearsing, and it sounds really good. I think no one's going to be disappointed. It's going to be total toxic Texas thrash.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Oh, my gosh. I'm so excited. Is this going to be is that the first show you guys have coming up? The first official show?
Yeah, that's the first official show. Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm going to have to be there.
We may try to sneak in some secret shows before then, but to warm up. But those will be, extremely secret.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, don't tell me.
Make sure I'm on the invite list for that, though, even though it's a secret. I won't say anything. I'll just show up.
As long as you don't say anything.
Okay.
After the fact, I'll be like, nah.
Right. I think Hell's Heroes kind of likes it if it's an exclusive thing. So, that's why if we want to do some warm-up shows, to kind of blow off the cobwebs a little bit and make sure, because this will be a big show. This is probably about 5,000 people at least will be at that show. So
how many bands are on that flyer?
Shoot, I don't know. It's like 25 or 30 at least. It's Nasty
I'm
Savage.
not sure that's all the bands.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Is this going to be a one-day thing?
It's a 3-day thing.
Okay.
Good question.
Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and we're playing on Friday afternoon at I think 4:00 in the afternoon. So.
Okay, I was wondering. Good question.
Yeah. It starts at noon every day and goes to 11 or 12, something like that. But we got a really good spot. I went last year. Last year I went and I was really impressed by this festival because the vibe is totally cool, and you got a wide cross section of young people and older white-haired headbangers like myself out there. But everyone's getting along good. There was no fights. It was a really good gig and a really good atmosphere. So it's going to be kick-ass. Probably, I mean, it's a big honor for them to ask us to do this. So
that is awesome.
Yeah,
venue.
How did they find out that you guys were getting back together, or did you guys seek them out, or is somebody that's running in a fan, or how did that happen?
They asked us to get back together so we could play the festival.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So they, they said, hey, any chance of you guys reuniting to do this show? And, they asked us like for that. This is like the third year in a row. And, this year we were able to make it happen. So
that's awesome.
Really cool. Really
and
cool.
I'm so happy we all get to reap the rewards of Gamicide getting back together.
Yeah, I'm just amazed that people are still interested. I mean, I think it's I never would have ever thought that Gamicide would still have interest 30 years after the fact. It's crazy.
It's good shit, man. I listened to the record the other day.
Well, I'm glad it stood the test of time. It's kind of got a reputation. When it first came out in late 1989, early 1990, thrash was everywhere, and I think Gamicide kind of got lost in the sea of a million other thrash bands. And we did get some good reviews and stuff. We got wrote up in Metal Forces and Kerrang and all that stuff, and we did some a lot of shows, and we opened up for a lot of bigger bands like Exodus and Testament and stuff like that. But soon after it came out, really thrash had kind of peaked, and then the metal scene moved on to death metal and grindcore and things like this.
Right.
And then, but really in the past 10, 15 years, it's gained a whole new resurgence through the internet, and a bunch of young people are discovering Gamicide, and it's like an undiscovered gem of thrash for these younger kids, and it's very cool.
It's very
That's so
cool.
awesome.
Glad to hear it.
Yeah.
And I'm super glad that I get to actually go to a Gamicide show, because even though I really love thrash and always have, I didn't know that I would ever get to see you guys, because I'm younger than y'all. So
yeah,
I've always been the baby, and I don't know. It's really cool because a lot of bands that I really like are either getting back together, and I never thought they would get back together. Like Ass Bath, I'm super excited about this.
Right.
Dead Horse got back together and did some stuff for a while, and of course I was super pumped about that and went to as many shows as I could. It's just it's great.
Yeah,
it's great.
We were
Keep on
active.
doing what you do.
we were active from about 86 to 92, basically, and that was it. Then after that we did a brief reunion in 2006, but that was only for about 4 or 5 shows. But that was pretty cool too. I mean, when we did those shows, we had people coming to the gig and bringing their kids. So it was like people who saw us in the old days were bringing their children to the gig to let them check it out. And it became
they're going to be bringing their kids.
Yes, it becomes a multi-generational thing. Exactly. So pretty cool.
It's so cool.
Well, I'm happy to say that I was at many of those original Gamicide gigs.
That's
and
right.
They were fucking the best. I've lived multiple lives, and that's one of them. Thank you. Yeah, I really multiple lives in regards to Rick Perry, because my War Beast experience was totally badass and unique, also.
Well, I've been around since Texas Metal Alliance.
Okay. All right.
Texas Metal Alliance days, but I never got to see Gamicide play. But I've seen you in a lot of your different reincarnations of yourself, like Puncture. I've seen you play with Puncture, and I've seen War Beast and Texas Metal Alliance. So.
Very cool. And then we have
You were actually at the Texas Metal Alliance show over at Rockstar Sports Bar.
Yeah, that one I sent you that video earlier. I can remember when you guys put out the demo, and it only had 4 songs on it. The TMA demo, and I was at that show, and actually, we have another person potentially coming on soon who was also out there. But do you have that clip?
No, I don't have the clip lined up or anything. I'll we'll play a little bit of it. Let's see.
At the Rockstar Sports Bar. That was a good
the
show.
Rockstar.
Yep, that was a good show.
That was a really good show, man.
Yeah, the scene was making a comeback.
Yeah. I think that was another time for you guys when, yeah, like you said, the scene was making a comeback, and like people that hadn't formerly maybe been exposed to that type of genre were getting newly exposed, and now that's happening for you again. And now with this festival, that's going to be awesome, you know, just totally rejuvenate you guys. I'm super excited for y'all. I love y'all, and I'm happy that
Well,
you guys
thank you
are
very
getting
much.
back together.
And I'm sure after the show in Houston, I'm sure we'll do a show up here in Dallas Fort Worth too. You know, of course, like
after the show.
Yeah, afterwards probably. We want the Houston one to be the first one.
That
Except
night.
for the secret show. Except for the secret
after the show that night.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Yeah.
All
Oh,
right.
there's
will be a
there's-
surprise
I
show.
will play just a little bit of this as soon as I find it. Where is it? There it is.
Down to the longest. This is your test. Down on your knees. Now some brothers. Down in my kiss. My sensual slay.
He's the late great Bruce Corbett.
Rest in peace, Bruce Corbett. That was a killer show, bro. I went fucking crazy.
And Bobe's back there too.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, thank you for that whole experience.
Rick's hair was still
also.
white.
What'd you say, Steve?
I meant to say Rick's hair was still dark.
Yeah, it was. You know, I was a member of the Just for Men.
For a minute. Just for a minute.
Yeah, Just for Men Hair Club or whatever they call
Hey.
it. I stopped dyeing it during the deadly pandemic, you know, and then I said, "Fuck it."
Yep.
You know, it may have been white for years, and I never knew it.
There you go.
Well, you still look kick ass. You look like you're like platinum blonde now.
Yeah.
I can recommend some blue for you. Just saying. You know, I can recommend some blue for you.
Okay, yeah.
I had a big problem on my chin.
He knows it. He knows a guy.
Super easy. Not a problem. I'll hook you up.
Well, Ricky, I wanted to also mention that Puncture put out a CD recently.
Yeah, man, the anniversary CD. I've got that information ready here.
Yeah, that was another cool thing that happened recently was this label, Black Artifact Records. They contacted me and they said, they reminded me that this was the 30th anniversary of the first Puncture CD because it came out in 1994.
Wow.
And so, and he wanted to do a reissue of it. And so it's come out a couple weeks ago and it's selling pretty good on my Bandcamp. And it's a 2-disc set. So it's got the original 1994 CD remastered. And then it's got a second CD that has a bunch of demos and unreleased songs and alternate mixes and things like that. So that's a pretty cool thing that's going on too. And Puncture may do a show next year or sometime also, maybe later in the year. We may get together and do a show also for that.
Rick, can you give people a little bit of history on Puncture? Did Puncture form prior to or after Gamicide? And is it true that you guys got Joe's Garage shut down for a weekend?
Yeah, I formed it after Gamicide, or Gamicide was kind of at the tail end of its run. There was a little bit of overlap there, but basically I had gotten married and I thought I was just going to quit the music thing, but I still wanted to do some home recordings, so I bought a 4-track and a drum machine and started working on these songs, and then it just kind of took off, and eventually I started doing live shows with Puncture, and it was kind of like it was a different style of metal for me because it was still had some thrash ripping to it, but it was more industrial, the beats and the programming and everything. And but yeah, we did a show at Joe's Garage back in the day, because we used to have TV screens on the stage that would show all kinds of disturbing footage, animal experiments, and faces of death and autopsy footage, and
that's an understatement.
A conglomeration of all kinds of sex and violence and all kinds of stuff. And the TAVC was at Joe's Garage one weekend, checking to make sure there's no underage drinking or whatever. And then they saw the footage we were showing on the screens behind us, and they confiscated the tape, and they I didn't know what happened. I thought that the tape malfunctioned or something, because it just stopped, so we just kept on playing. But then afterwards we found out that they had given AB a ticket for $2,000 because we had shown some stuff. They said it was obscene, and it definitely was. I mean, it was super obscene, I guess. But
that stuff's all over Facebook nowadays.
Huh?
That stuff's all over Facebook nowadays. You open up your phone and it's everywhere nowadays.
Sure.
It's wild.
Yeah.
I don't know how many times I've seen someone get their nutsack nailed to a ladder.
Right.
That was one of the videos. Yeah.
It was pretty hardcore.
Yeah, pretty fucking hardcore.
I said, "Whoa."
Where would you even get those videos?
Oh, it makes my nutsack hurt.
We couldn't run it at Blockbuster.
Blockbuster, I mean,
no, it was always, I'd go to a show and someone would say, "Oh, Rick, you got to check out this tape," and then they'd give you something, and then you go home and watch it. You go, "Damn, what the?" I mean, people started thinking that that's what I was into or something. It's not really. No, but it was just to shock people, just disturbing imagery.
Fuck yeah, it worked.
It just went with the territory, I guess.
Yeah.
Always blamed Perez for it.
It was the 90s, man. We're trying to find new ways to be heavy.
Well, you found him. That's awesome.
Yeah. So that's Puncture was from about 92 to, well, actually we kept on going until 99. We ended up doing a U.S. tour with Guar that was pretty successful, and we put out 2 CDs. So yeah, I'm glad that that's getting a new reissue too, and kind of an update. So it's another thing.
This is on the Black Artifact YouTube channel.
Yeah. Yep.
It's the full record.
Yeah. Well, I not the bonus disc, but
you want to listen to Miscalculation track 1?
Sure.
It's like something like Sister Redeemed back in the day.
You know, Spider, yeah.
Byron did his Our Tragic Hours around that same time, I think. This old
Yeah, you're right, Steve. Byron Hawk did Our Tragic Hours. That's around that same time. Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't know you could hear me.
That's all right. We were Voivod influenced too. Voivod is a big influence.
Oh yeah.
I feel like I've been thrown back to the night where my sister would listen to like Baptist in this room. You'd have it super loud. And screams, and my mom would always be like, turn it down. Like, yeah, I thought it was cool. I was still a little I didn't know any better. Here.
Motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
That's it.
So hell yeah.
Motherfucker.
Sounds fucking awesome.
Sure did, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a brand new guest to the panel. Please welcome Jared from the band Lament Configuration, brutal technical death metal from Denton, playing the Candle Convention at Rubber Gloves in Denton on November 9th. It is a food drive for a worthy cause. Thank you, Jared, for being a part of this, brother.
Appreciate y'all having me. How's y'all's night been?
We're kicking ass, man.
Yeah, we've been just hanging out with some new friends, man.
Yeah, I appreciate
So,
y'all.
man, I'm not gonna lie. Oh no, you're good, brother. Dude, the lineup for this show looks fucking amazing. I know I've spoken to the Infamous. They will be joining us next week to also talk about the show. We also have our good friends, the Argonauts, are on the show as well. I also saw Hen and the Cox, I think.
Yeah, that's a local and, punk act. They're worth a watch. They're a lot of fun. Very high energy. Very, very in your face punk. We're trying to originally when we first started out with Cannibal Convention, it was all pretty much like brutal technical acts,
Ariel.
super heavy stuff. But as we've done it, we've wanted to kind of expand a little bit into because Denton has such a versatile like roster of bands.
Yeah.
That we wanted to like try to get in as many of the acts as we can. Like, and also like our boys in the Infamous, we love Riley and Spencer and Ryan. They are amazing. Then we also have to give a shout out to Silver Tongue Devil, Craig and John, and everybody in there. They've been with us since we pretty much started, and they've been as supportive, and they've been rocking the DFW scene for like 15 years. I might be wrong about that.
No, we know them. They're good.
Yeah, Unsentient's a great act. I think that this one's the first time that they're coming on. Argonaut's been on Cannibal. I think this will be their second or the third one. We try to cycle back bands that we enjoy, and you're right. This lineup is fairly stacked.
Yeah, man, I like the Argonaut a lot. They were on one of our Blow Your Brains Out shows, and they were fucking killer.
Gotta love the Space Vikings.
And then I saw Silver Tongue Devil last Saturday at Hellbilly Acres here in Alvarado, so that was a great time.
Yeah,
Great
they're
band.
busy boys. And then also we cannot.
Do you
forget
think,
to shout out
maybe-
Dreadland?
Oh God, I love Dreadland. Those are such cool dudes. Hey, do you think next year you could have some room for some Laredo black metal, courtesy of Division Black Noise?
I mean, we're always looking to expand the roster, and we do it twice a year. So the next one will be in spring. So just shoot the boys a message, because whenever it comes to like lament stuff, we are very much a hard democracy. And that comes down to the concept of when most of the people when one of us doesn't want to play a show, and the rest of us say yes, that's what we're doing. But on the plus side, it seems to work out well. But absolutely, we're always looking for more acts.
Hell yeah. What's the scene like in Denton? We've never made it up there before, but we would love to go.
So there's a variety of scenes. Like, there's a big party punk scene. There's a lot of good metal acts out here. Because of UNT and all the musicians that come out of there, there's a just plethora of talented individuals that come through. And that sometimes the bands don't stick around other than what they do for a college years.
Like Lizard Professor.
I've heard of them. I haven't actually seen them.
I have old Lizard Professor videos from a house party in Denton. Halloween. I should have opened the damn show with it. I had to close it. Anyway, a Halloween party in a house in Denton. Cops were called. Fight broke out. Cops called, the whole 9 yards.
Okay, I was about to say, if it was just noise, cops would be called. It's the fight that gets cops called here.
Some assholes were there all night trying to start some guy. I was able to keep it, I'm the old guy, so I was able to keep it full for a little while, but finally I gave up, said fuck it, let them have their little party.
Oh, yeah.
But it was fun during the band. I got to see the whole band, Lizard Professor, perform and videotape it. It was pretty kick-ass.
Oh, yeah. House shows were a very unique thing. I know that they're still going on, but I'm a little bit too old for that now. I do occasionally know friends who will play them and stuff, but I know that the scene slowly started coming back. It was back before COVID. There was 5 or 6 house venues that were putting on shows every fucking weekend. It was a crazy time, but I know it's been slowly coming back there. Actually, that's a good segue into the next talking point for us. So Cannibal originally started at a house venue. At an old place called Bannon House, or the holding cell, but it was just in this dingy garage, and we packed probably 200 people in there, and it was a fantastic time. And that's how we started it. And then eventually Rubber Gloves gave us the home base where we've been operating out of since, and it's grown because it was just 4 or 5 bands, but now we're at 8 bands, almost festival status. We're not trying to push a little bit further. But the big thing that we are very proud of is that we added a barbecue charity event. Shout out Greg Kahn. We love you, man. He is a local metal enthusiast. If any of y'all know the Pitbulls, he's very involved with them. But Greg's been helping us out by he helps us get barbecue prepared. We finance it, and then we get reimbursed out of the funds. But the goal is to get a cash donation, not just the food donation for the actual charity event. ultimately we've gotten around like 5,000 to 6,000 pounds of food, and then ultimately like around 3,000 cash donation towards the Denton Community Food Center, which is the local food pantry, over the 7 different events that we've done. One thing a lot of people get a kick out is, I don't know if I can get a good shot of it, our cash donation. We've gotten 666.
Yo.
We've gotten
Someone needs to donate another $1.
Three
Don't need
times.
to donate.
No.
Donate more. I don't like that.
Well, it happened multiple times.
Donate more, y'all.
The check of the beast.
Donation of the
beast. So
hey, Rick, do we have another special guest that just arrived?
Yeah, hang on.
Please don't say Satan.
Steve Curtis.
Hey, Steve Curtis, thank you very much for being patient, brother. How are you doing?
Doing all right, man. How are y'all? Good to hear you. Good to see you.
We're kicking ass, trying to make sure we get everybody taken care of. Having a good time with Division Black Noise on the border there in Laredo, Texas.
On Laredo.
Badass.
Do that again.
No, it was a one-time thing. That's all you got. Sorry,
You get what you get and you don't throw a fit.
Fuck.
Oh, Mariel.
Need some free bird.
I just came here to drink.
So, yeah, I've actually got a Dark Alliance song to play tonight, man. I'm pretty.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Thank you very much for sending that over, bro.
Done deal, man. Which one did I send over?
We're talking about old school metal in DFW area. What are you doing, Steve?
I just finished teaching like 12 people in a row, so I'm working off my trying to come out of it.
I share that sentiment. I just got done teaching myself.
All right, kick ass, man.
Rick, are you still with us?
Teacher.
We all got to eat, you know.
Oh, I love
it looks like Rick Perry dropped off. He was only going to spend like 10 minutes with us.
I was going to ask him a couple more questions.
Steve, what are you teaching?
Man, as you can see, banjo, drums, balalanka, fucking ukulele, guitar, bass, you know, anything. Pretty much multi-instrumentalist and voice, of course, you know, whatever.
Well, what did you teach today?
Today I taught bass, guitar, ukulele, and voice. So pretty big day today. Wednesday's a pretty heavy day, you know.
Tell me about your ukulele experience.
Ukulele.
It was just the 21 Pilots, House of Gold, you know, easy shit, CFG.
Death metal shit? Hell yeah.
You can make anything into metal.
Steve, how many instruments can you actually play?
Let me think here. Talk, bass.
At one time.
No, seriously though.
You gonna make me start over now? I'm just kidding. Guitar, bass, ukulele, mandolin, banjo, bass, drums, of course, my first instrument, which is weird. He was like, I thought you were the singer, dude. I was like, well, I'm a fucking drummer, dude, so deal with it.
Deal with it.
So pretty much if it has strings or skids, I'm good. I don't do wind and shit like that.
Can you do piano?
Or spoons? You don't play spoons?
Man, you know,
Skin flute? Can you play the skin flute?
Nobody said that.
I was waiting for the skin flute.
Did your father force you to do that?
What about a swinette?
To be a fucking athlete, dude. The musician was not even on the fucking chalkboard. Athlete all the way. So I pissed off the family, but whatever.
Whatever, dude.
Well, we appreciate you boys instructing the kids, man. Thank you very much for taking the time and having the heart to do that.
Man, thanks for saying that, dude, because I love this job. I love what I do. I've been doing it over 30 years, and, man, I've got some students that have gotten scholarships and shit at SMU and shit like that.
So cool.
That's so precious.
It really is. Fuck yeah, it is. Jimmy Fritz posted a picture of one of his students today that's kicking ass, you know. Just, thanks to all you guys that take the time to do it, because I know it's, you'd rather be out on the on tour with Ozzy.
Yeah. Well, I actually got Jimmy his job up there at Music and Arts. We teach across the hall for each other. So he was looking for work. I was like, dude, hire him on. And the manager up there goes, one thing. She asked Jimmy, she goes, one thing, do you know Steve Curtis? Jimmy's like, I knew you got me this fucking job up here, man.
That's nice.
Yeah, we've been friends since 1985, man. So we go back to Main Street Studios where Rigor Mortis got signed.
That's dope.
I don't know if you guys are downtown Dallas, but Deep Ellum back in Theater Gallery days, there was a place called, and that's where Rigor Mortis did their signing with Capitol, was at Main Street Studios. It was a cool venue, cool dive. Had a fucking place in the back you could put about, I don't know, 1,000 people in,
Yeah.
And we would play there to pay our.
I'm curious. I'm curious, Jared from Lament. What are the thoughts of Denton and the Dallas scenes? Is it pretty cool as opposed to how it was like 20 years ago, or is it still kind of touch and go?
I mean, the scene's changed, the bands have changed, obviously, but like, it's good, different. Like I've had like Lament's been playing for about 6.5 years now, and we've had nothing but like good things coming from the DFW. Like whether it be Fort Worth, gotta love every place in Dallas that we played. Yeah, of course. Let's be honest. Deep Ellum's a pain in the ass to get around with. There's no question about that. But yeah, I mean, you pay $30 to fucking haul your gear 3 blocks. Like, god damn it. Like, as far as the music scene goes, like, it's really cool that there are like the organizations like the Pitbulls and the Pit Demons, and like people just enjoy coming out and going to music. Now, granted, I can't speak of how shit paid back then, so
terribly.
All right, well then some things stay the same.
No bands have ever really got paid. You know the ones that got paid.
Yeah.
Well, Reno's has been having a lot of heavy shows.
I was wondering, from Division Black Noise, is it difficult to get into venues in South Texas as far as parking and loading in?
No, not really. I mean,
I don't think so.
It's a small enough town where like most of the venues are like they're. I mean, like our downtown is like the most busy place, but if you get there early enough, you'll get parking right next to the door. So yeah, we're a small enough town. I think we're a little bit bigger than Denton, but Denton's like, I mean, it's got so much more music wise. I guess because of UNT.
Well, there's 3 major colleges here.
Yeah. And I went to school with some kids that ended up going to college there, and yeah, it's a whole nother level. But Laredo's pretty easy. It's it's a small town.
Yeah, pretty small.
No, it's a mid-sized city, but small town feel for sure.
I've been to Denton to that ballroom. I forget what it's called. It's a big ass ballroom down there. I used to go down there. I've been there like 3 times to see the hippies back in the day. Texas Hippie Coalition.
Oh shit!
Because them boys playing down there, and in the Sherman area and Denton, Sherman. I like Sherman. Sherman is very quiet, and it's country, and it's like on the river. So nice. Of course, y'all know
I have a couple of songs to play tonight, everyone. I have a brand new unreleased song. At least that's the way I think of it. And oh, by the way, thank you, Arkansas, very much for the super stickers. Thank you to everybody lighting up the chats tonight. But we have a song by Dark Alliance to play.
Yeah.
We also have a song by Lament Configuration called Clickbait.
Clickbait hemorrhage.
Dark Alliance is dropping tomorrow. Steve, tell us about it.
I am so honored, y'all, to be able to share this music, man. Like, to be able to enjoy it is my first love. To be able to share it with others is right there with it.
It's not even released.
Before we get into the Dark Alliance, Jared, can you give us a lead into your song with lament configuration clickbait.
If I can get my dog to shut the fuck up. It's a classic. Like,
Wow it out.
Right on cue.
Fuck this interview.
You know what, honestly, let's let him have the lead in.
Is he the vocalist or was it?
Nah, my vocalist is Micah DeLuna. Jake Pearson is my lead guitarist, or one of my guitarists. Sam Thibault is my other guitarist, and God damn it, and then Joe Scalagi is my drummer. But we've been with this one. It took us a while. It's the most recent single we put out. Sorry, guys.
You're cool, man. Dog's really not bothering us. Dude,
But,
thank you so much, Jerry, for sharing this with us, man. I'm happy to share it with the world.
Hey, no,
Oh yeah.
My guitarist is in the chat.
That one hard as shit. I liked it.
Makes me want to go cause a home invasion.
It was a lot
Ass
of effort.
shit.
That was killer, dude.
We're
Totally.
90% the way done with our full length. We're really trying to like polish it up so that way we can finish it. I've been producing it at my studio here, and we're almost to the point where it's like, all right, time to start looking for mastering because I have no interest in doing that myself. But it should be coming. I would say probably early next year is when we'll probably drop it, but don't quote me exactly. But we do have a single that's coming out relatively soon. We were hoping to have it out before Cannibal, but schedules and life gets in the way. I'm sure everybody knows how that is.
Oh, absolutely. I'm wondering, do Deities and Dust have any new material coming out pretty soon?
Well, we just put out our second album back in July. So, yeah, it is out on all the streamers, favorite streamers, and on Bandcamp of deities-and-dust.bandcamp.com. And I think you've got the album there. I sent you it. What?
Wink, wink.
Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge.
I do have the record from YouTube.
You know, Rick, I have a feeling they're trying to tell us something.
Yeah. Well, do we have that queue up, or
No,
do we?
that's what I'm doing right now. That's
We can. You know, do you have the stuff I sent you from Dark Alliance?
Yes, I actually do.
That is to release tomorrow.
I know.
I would go with Questioner. That's what I would go.
I am definitely not like intentionally overlooking it.
You're good.
There it is.
To be forewarned is to have
Tear your
forearms.
soul apart. In this case, we're saving maybe the best, but it is really good for last. It's very special to share this song with you tonight. Tear Your Soul Apart by Dark Alliance. But also we have Sorrow's Theme in D minor.
No, don't do that one.
No.
That's just an intro. That's just the intro. Play Questioner. Play Questioner. There you go.
That is dirty.
Isn't that good?
Yeah.
Nothing up my sleeve.
Like you're melodic.
Your thoughts to provoke against the noise. The growing dead. Spit out the seeds that show. Seeds of sanctity. I am the questioner. The devil's advocate. Agent provocateur. A rational human report. I am the questioner. The devil's advocate. Agent provocateur. Rational human
There's that Seraphon Gold guitar tone.
Some harmonies.
believe what I believe because I leave no stone unturned. I receive what I receive because I leave my heart open to be spurned. I believe because I leave no stone unturned. I receive what I receive because I leave my mind open to the word. Teachers from an ancient view of transcendental treasure and God. Creatures of a different hue, and you to leave a measurement behind.
No, no. Gotta look at that. Shoot the left.
No stone unturned. The whole thing.
Now to play a different role. Move your heart to find your soul. Seek the truth in discontent. Question every god and government.
Every god and government.
That's a line from a Rush song.
There is.
Where is the god of the purpose? Where are the gods? Who are the gods?
Fuck yeah, everybody. I hope you were prepared for that.
Hey, thanks for playing it, man.
I wasn't.
He said he was.
Question. Thank you very much for, suggesting that song, dude. That's killer. Epic fucking tunes, bros.
Thank you.
Are y'all looking to do some live shows?
We are.
Most definitely.
Yeah, it's been a while. We love playing live. We still play live every week in our rehearsal room.
Yep. I know that feeling, man. Those are the good parties. All right.
No,
Well,
real,
I
yeah.
wish you the best getting some live gigs lined up because that shit is killer live. And I know it is because I saw y'all do it several years back at Haltom Theater.
Thanks, Rick.
Thank you. Thanks for taking the time to be here with us tonight. And Steve,
Absolutely.
Steve Curtis, thank you so much for, being patient and respectful to us, bro. This song, Tear Your Soul Apart, is fucking killer also, dude. Yeah. Like it a lot. All right, so here we go. Brand new, being debuted right here. The song by Dark Alliance, Tear Your Soul Apart. I'm fucking honored, Steve. Curtis, thank you.
Tough.
Fuck yeah.
Well, you guys are
You
all
want to
heroic.
tear my soul apart.
I love me some Pinhead, man. So
You guys are all heroic to me for being here with us late tonight on our Halloween show and debuting this killer music. I mean, that was a great song. Steve, tell us about that song. Are you playing all the instruments? What's going on there?
No, I'm just doing vocals. I wrote the music. I wrote the lyrics, of course, or whatever. And tomorrow it drops on Sony DSN. We're very blessed to get the distribution deal, the global distribution of all the streams. Amazon all the way down to Google Play. All the way down to Amazon Plus. And we highly encourage people not to use Spotify. It's where bands go to die. And go if you're going to spend $99. Apple doesn't pay very much. It's pretty much Google Play pays Play and Amazon Plus. Actually, you might see a penny or two trickle in from time to time. So that's been my experience with my other band, Danimal. So yeah, man.
You're hoping people will purchase it on Google Play. All right, everybody, tear your soul apart. What about those guitar parts, man? That was really kind of Dime-esque, if you don't mind me putting it that way. But either way, it was original and unique to itself. And I just love a fucking good groove and slide like that.
Man, appreciate it, dude. I really, the master himself. I kind of got those riffs from Primus too. I'm a Primus head as well. So, a little bit of Dime, a little bit of Primus, Les Claypool, and just fucking love the groove too, man. Absolutely. Thanks for the kind words.
A little bit of Dimus.
But wait,
Dimus, yeah.
But wait, I was always told Primus sucks.
Well, Megan, do you have a question for Steve Curtis before we wrap this episode of Blow Your Brains Out up?
Steve, how many songs are going to be on this EP?
So on this EP, we have Tear Your Soul Apart, Blueprint of Madness, Attention Whore, and Hedonism. These songs are crushing. I've got Aiden Oldmell on drums. This guy's a sick motherfucker.
Oh, Aiden's doing your shit?
Yeah, Aiden's been my drummer.
Yeah, no, Aiden was actually on our first Cannibal convention. He was his band Malconstruct. He lived at the place that we did. Yeah, he lived at the house that we did the house show that started Cannibal Convention. So Aiden's been involved since like the get go.
Yeah, he Denton boy, and Aiden and Garrett, man, those are my homies. And to tell you what, man, they're damn good engineer. Everything's radio friendly.
They're talented at what they did. Actually, if you check out our EP, Garrett did our EP.
Okay.
Say that one more time. It has something clunky. Can you hear it again?
Garrett did our EP. He was our engineer for our EP. Yeah, talented guy, man.
I'll definitely send me a link at the end of this if you will, bro, because
Yeah,
I'm
will
listening
do.
to this. And yeah, I appreciate that, man.
And also, sides little bit of self-promotion to all the musicians here. I have a podcast that I do out of my studio here called Audio Carnage Podcast. You can find it on Audio Carnage Studios YouTube. But basically, I film 4 live music videos and then do a 45-minute interview with local bands. I do 12 bands a season. Currently, I'm working on season 6, so I just filmed episode 70. But I use a lot of different cameras, full audio interface. So it's a full live production, and I try to get as many as I can. So anybody in the local area, I would like to, I'll reach out to outside of this, and y'all are more than welcome to come out. I've had bands on as big as 12 members. I've had solo acoustic acts, whatever the fuck we want to do. But check that out, because that's been my passion project that I've been working on for like 4-ish years, but it's a lot of fun.
Right on.
Fuck yeah, man. More power to you. How can we find your interviews? Are you on YouTube?
Yeah, so you can find all the social media as Audio Carnage Studios, but the actual thing is Audio Carnage Podcast on YouTube. But the easiest way to navigate is once you get to the channel, go to the playlist tab. There's seasons playlist. Inside the seasons playlist, it comes out like each episode's kind of like an old MTV style music or MTV style like TV show where it goes music video, interview, and all edited together. Then also every band, each individually has if you go to the playlist, each band individually has their folder, and that's just got music videos. Like all the so that way people can link them easier on social media. But I've done bunch of different ones. So our friends in the Argonaut, like Malconstruct's done it, like
Demon Seed.
But yeah,
cool.
I highly
encourage
y'all
there's the YouTube channel there, and then so how do we contact you? Is that right here about?
Yeah, you can either
email address.
The easiest way is going to be either Facebook or Instagram, and that's just Audio Carnage Studio, just like that handle. But I'm literally trying. I told myself if I get to season 10, I'm taking myself to Hawaii because I feel like 120 episodes would be worth it.
Well, all I can say is thank you. Anything that anyone ever does to support local music is to me. So thanks for helping the bands.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of fun. Plus, it's kind of like self-serving because I get to see private concerts.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh sure. Yeah. There's a lot of angles you can work with it. I used to DJ on KNON. I printed a magazine called the Scott. I printed multiple magazines. So yeah, I've been juicing those angles all my life, bro. It's it's worth it when you're doing music.
You've been juicing those what?
Get a wheeze of juice. Y'all don't get that, really. Oh my god. Weasel the juice, man.
YouTube, dude.
Paulie. I still like Paulie, man. Yeah, I watched that Kill Tony and keep up with a few of those comedians. All right, well, I'm ready to do this concert calendar and get out of here. How about you guys?
Absolutely.
I want to say thank you to everyone.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
It has been a pleasure and an honor. Everybody in the audience, please give a round of applause to our special guest, Division Black Noise, Of Deities and Dust, Dark Alliance, Lament Configuration, as well as Megan Moshpit, Ariel. I know.
The governor, Rick Perry.
And thank you, Rick Perry.
Jimmy Moody was on.
Governor. That's funny.
Moody. Jimbo.
Jimmy Moody.
Oh, Hef. Thank you, Hef, for joining us. And thank you. Thank you, Hank from Dank. Man, it's been a packed house, and it's been a pleasure and an honor. And thank you, Ariel, more than anything. I know things are rough, but we love you, and we really appreciate you.
Woo!
All right.
Get your asses out and have some fucking fun this weekend.
Fuckers.
This weekend, event configuration, the Argonaut.
Well,
Dreadland.
actually, I believe that will be the following weekend.
Is it? All right. Plan ahead, everyone.
Is it? Okay. Damn it, it doesn't have a date. That is definitely something that is necessary for a flyer. But I'm not going to judge anybody.
Jared just jumped off, too. Oh, well.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure this
show is
November. I feel like the cannibal
Saturday,
show, the cannibal
November.
convention.
There is a date. It says Saturday, November.
Oh,
9th.
there it is.
That blue
November 9th. Okay. Okay, because I was going to say next week we have the Infamous, and they're coming on to promote that show as well next week. So yeah,
Right,
cool.
good.
So
Thank
the
you.
following a week from this weekend. But before all that, not tomorrow, Friday, Dia de los Metal with Screw Pilot, Sea Creature, 3/4 ton, Dank, Verminosis, and I'm pretty sure it says O. Benson. That will be at Haltom Theater. That will be a Torch Entertainment show. So get ready for that.
Another Torch Entertainment show this weekend.
And
Next
then,
weekend, Friday, November 8th.
Friday, November 8th, there is the Nowhere Jets. Our good friend Steve Murphy. He'll be ripping that shit up, along with Die Worst. From Parts Unknown, and let's see, Farewell to Fools, and I can't read that top left one, but that will be a great show over at Haltom as well. Both Torch
There's my
Entertainment shows.
Deities and Dust graphic. I knew I had
That's
one
right.
at
So
the time. I just couldn't see it.
Check them out, of deities-and-dust.bandcamp.com.
That song was fucking
All
killer.
Metals, All Metals Eve Music Festival. That will be Studio 801 over in Louisville. Costume Party this Friday also. A bunch of great bands. Friday, November 15th, we have Star, Blondie, Daniels, and Mondo's Bizarros. So if you love reliving the early 80s, and Iron Man, love you, Eddie. That will be at the Maverick in Carrollton.
How about that? So you got Tees in Louisville, the Maverick in Carrollton, a couple of suburbs covered. Here you go, our boys
Very
in
good.
Scriptorium.
All right. Once again, Scriptorium is on the ball. All right. So let's figure out what these logos actually say.
It's the
November 16th.
Phantasmagoria of Horror. Putrid Pile.
That's right. Haltom Theater. We got Putrid Pile, Cerebral Desecration, Demon Seed, Astyaniacs, Gutricide, Unsentient, and Violent Death. That will be heavy as balls. And then Friday, December 6th, prepare for trouble in Texas. Motholtar, Saber Wolf, Earth Rot, Dysmorphia, and then a spider web of Jism down at the bottom left.
Bad logo.
It's the Spider Webs of Jism. So that's another Haltom Theater show.
That is another Haltom Theater show. I think this is Crown of Horns.
December
and then Sorrowgate, I think, is the headliner.
Good job.
You know what? I would love any of these bands to come on our show and tell us how terribly poorly we are pronouncing your names.
Speaking of bands coming on this show, November 27th, we have Sharpie.
Oh, my good friend Dylan Potter from Copper Thief also has an amazing noise metal band, Sharpie, and Moody Luna. I know she recently went through some surgery, so it is so cool that she is back and ready to fucking trounce on these motherfuckers in Fort Worth, November 23rd. You know what? That is actually the date of one of our shows. But you know what? If you can't make it out to the most southern part of Dallas, please make your way over to Fort Worth at not Fort Worth. Wait, why does it say Fort Worth when it's Haltom Theater? That's in fucking Haltom. Okay.
That's Haltom.
So
That's
make it
Haltom.
over to Haltom Theater with Sharpie and many others. November 23rd, same day, we will be playing, or not we will be playing, we'll be hosting an amazing show over the Dead Dog Barn with good friends Hotcake Hand Grenade, Violent Death, once again, Against All Odds, and Wolvera. $5 at the door, 21 and up. Do not bring your fucking kids. I'm sorry. I'm sure your
Okay,
kids
that's
are
not a good one.
precious and real and beautiful and one of a kind. Leave them at home with the babysitter that will give them gummies.
Not the kid show. That's not the kid show.
That's right. All right. Mothership, other friends of ours, along with Crowbot and Speed
Yeah, hey,
Dealer, that will be
Mothership
at
has been on the
Trees on December 20th.
Dave,
November 5th
remember
at Trees,
Mothership?
also Tree.
Sorry,
go
bro.
ahead.
Do you remember Mothership being on Blow Your Brains Out?
I actually wasn't an official member of the show at that point, so that was
I know,
actually
but
your
I was
interview.
just kind of scraping along and doing what I could, and they were doing the Freakers Ball, and so I contacted them, and they were like, "Yeah, let's promote it." So it's a bless whoever. Gesundheit. Anyway, if anybody wants to see our Mothership interview, it's there, and maybe we can get them back on again. I'll reach out.
Absolutely. And while you're at it, check out our amazing interview with Violent Death. They're a great bunch of cats, and they will put on an amazing show on November 23rd at Dead Dog Barn. November 5th at Trees, Yngwie Malmsteen, the 40th anniversary tour. I know he's older than 40, so I don't know what the anniversary is for.
We're still playing.
Damn.
Fucker there, though.
Damn right, man. It's fucking Yngwie. I'd be there if it could be.
Yeah. Halloween night, we got Blush with special guests Xiao and Sanjay over at Trees. I don't know what kind of music they sound like, but I'm guessing by the way she licks her lips that it will be sultry. Tsunami at Dallas Trees, November 1st. Along with Creeping Death, Ingrown, AWOL, and Torina.
Oh, good.
Indigo League Tour, Day 2, with Yellow Belly, Dead Stereo, Indigo League, and Wrecked. That will be at Growl Records. That will be November 1st. Man, a lot of shit happening November 1st, so this Friday. Public Serpents, Boof, Casual Relapse, and Noogie on November 2nd, also at Growl Records. So
Friday and Saturday, got
amazing shit.
Let me hear from you.
Amazing shit going on this weekend. So please don't just stay home and watch reruns of MASH. Okay, go out and enjoy the local music and amazing creativity that your neighbors are making.
Don't leave out Reno's and some sultriness there.
That's right. Aurelius, Cesspool of Corruption, Psychotic Regurgitation, and it's at okay, I'm doing the best I can. Reno's, Saturday, November 2nd, Day of the Dead. Amber Wednesday, 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. Karaoke, DJ Who. I don't know what that is, but okay, cool.
Also,
November
this
2nd
in Denison.
That's right. With Estrella, Blank Labels, and our good friends Here For Now. That will be live at Red Rock Saloon in Denison.
I've been there. It's cool.
Is it back?
All right, November 22nd, we have next to Jackie Kennedy, Pacer, Lynette, and Faraday. That will be at Rubber Gloves in Denton. Let's see, Rubber Gloves Halloween costume contest October 31st, so tomorrow. No cover to club after 11 p.m. Very cool. Our girl Ariel and her band Against All Odds will be playing On Silent Night at Trees on December 21st. Let's see if I can read all this. Okay, so it'll be Against All Odds, From Then On, Against the Fallen, Moon Fallen. A lot of people are falling all over the place. Let's see. And Awaiting Abigail. That's right. Women of Metal, Trees Dallas. Be sure to get all of your Trees info at treesdallas.com. A lot of great shows coming through there. And as far as I know, we will be interviewing all the other bands on that show the week before that show. So stay tuned for that. Ladies. Jane, Silent Bobber, and Jesus. All right. Same. All right. King Diamond will be at the Factory. Sorry. King Diamond at the Factory. Used to be the Bomb Factory. Friday, December 6th, with special guest vocals, Mercur and Overkill, Demon, Night Demon. So that will be Against God.
Oh, boy.
All right. And it wouldn't be a show or a weekly concert calendar without finishing it off with some Kill House.
Love you, Jared. This will be headlined by Apex Fallen, along with Kill House, Swarm, Dreadland, and Split Jung at Black Magic Social Club. That, I believe, will be down in Houston.
That's right. But while you're here, you can head over and get you some Kill House nachos at Rockin' Tacos.
That's right.
That
if
will
you want
be
the Bernie Butthole.
Burning Butthole, I'll take it.
All right.
How'd you know? It's magical.
Oh, I'm feeling a touch of that right now. You know,
Go ahead.
Rock and roll booty hole.
Yeah, exactly. Me and the toilet are good friends.
Well, thank you again, everyone, for being here. Please do take the time to like this video, share the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. You know the role. It really, truly does help a lot. It helps us grow and helps us help all of these fucking bands that we've had on here tonight having a good time together.
That's right.
Steve, you're still
All right,
here.
so everybody, everybody that is still here, thank you. Division Black Noise and Steve. You know what? I'll start with Division Black Noise. Division Black Noise, how would you like to be remembered?
Hey, nice.
With drugs and all that cool stuff. I don't know. Honestly, like, just, just with the music, I guess. I mean, with the way that we do our shit live and whatever, you know, I mean, just as that fucking black metal band that, you know, did their shit instead of fucking being super, I don't know, elitist or whatever, I guess you want to call it. Like, it's that band, blah, blah, blah. Like, at least we're here to have fun, not fucking be serious about it. In the sense of, like, I hate you for fucking liking this or whatever. Just that fun band, basically.
Fuck yeah.
Well, on the good side, y'all are really awesome people, and we really appreciate y'all hanging out with us this Wednesday evening. And you make amazing music. We cannot wait for the next album to drop, and we really can't wait for y'all to make your way up to North Texas, or at the very least, make your way down to South Texas, and then have all of our friends say, bro, bring them up to North Texas, because we'd love to have you.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah. For the next album, I'm pretty sure we'll have that done by the end of the year. Give or take at least maybe time of December, probably be done. We'll have it out there. Just keep an eye out on it.
Well, whenever y'all are ready, please bring it back and come back on the show. We'd love to have you. Y'all are awesome guests. And yeah. Thank you, man.
Thanks for having us. See you in the pit.
Thank you.
Shit, yeah. Steve, Steve Curtis, thank you very much for hanging out. How would you, and most especially Dark Alliance, how would y'all like to be remembered?
Man, it's heavy and brutal, solid, double bass, in your face, lyrics. I just don't give a shit what people think, so I'm gonna write shit that pisses people off.
You get the Vincent.
Well, bro. Yeah, absolutely. It's been a pleasure and an honor. Thank you for hanging out with us. And thank you, Megan, for bringing Steve on. Really appreciate it.
Dude, you guys, thank you for letting me have my friends and include them. And, you got to support the people you care about.
Yeah. Well, and enjoy the process. The reason I'm doing this is because this is what I enjoy. And I'm sure that's why you're here also. So just having a good time, sharing.
That's how I feel about it. That's how I feel about it. And take the people you care about along for the ride.
Definitely.
Damn right. Speaking of which, thank you, Renee and Hedonistic Punk Vatos, and also Javelle for hanging out with us. I know y'all are several counties or several hemispheres away, but thank y'all for hanging out with Blow Your Brains Out with Rick, Dave, and Ariel every Wednesday night, 8 to 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. Rick, let's play them out on a good note.
All right. Well, everybody sing along. Get ready to, get to know this song and sing along live. It's called Finish Your Whiskey by Against All Odds.
Yeah, vodka, but you guys always get me drunk.
Cheers. Cheers.
That's heavy metal, right?
Yeah.
It's harder than hard rock. It's just heavy metal with a different type of a flair.
And she's got a great voice, you know, a lot of power in there. She's so good. I love it.
Yep, and she's good live too. That's one of the things is that she's able to sing that like very naturally. So she's really, really good.
It's so naturally. It's almost like she, you know, it's like talking for her. So natural.
You know how it is. A lot of people, or some people, you know, just don't sound exactly the same live, especially when they have a good, clear
right
voice. All right, Megan, thank you very much for staying here. Thank you, everybody, for staying here. I'm ready to go. How about y'all? I'm ready.
Sure.
A wonderful night. Blow your
Thank you
brains
for having
out.
us.
Blow your brains out every Wednesday. Y'all make yourselves at home. Stop back by, please.
All right, see you later, cabrones.
Cheers.
Thank you for having us.
Cheers.
Like Megan, bring all your friends.
And everybody, I know this Tuesday will be rough. Please be good to each other.
Thanks, Alex.
Some Children of the Last Man, available only on the Boltneck Studio CD compilation release. And be sure to support all these bands, really all of them. Like even that dude, that Audio Carnage Studios, man, go over there and be sure and subscribe. Watch those interviews. I bet some of them are badass. And get your band set up for an interview. But support all of these bands. And especially this one, brand new release by X610 Chill, Taking Drugs in a Cheap Room in a Strange City. Hopefully we'll have some of that music here for you eventually.
Absolutely. Comes out tomorrow being Halloween 2024.
All right, everyone. Tomorrow, you know what to do. Support all the bands. Support them tonight, but support tomorrow. X610 Chill. We all get to listen to Taking Drugs in a Cheap Room in a Strange City. All right, but for tonight, we're out of here.
That's right. So I want to thank all the bands and all the folks that have joined us tonight. Steve from Dark Alliance, Of Deities and Dust, Division Black Noise, Hank from Dank, Megan Moshpit, Ariel, we love you. We love you so much. Lament Configuration, and I can't wait for next week when we will have Perico and the Infamous, and who knows what kind of surprises lay in store. But more than anything, I understand what next Tuesday is, and I want all y'all to please be good to yourselves and to each other, regardless of the outcome.
Sail on, dear Captain.
I love you, Rick.
Love you. Peace. It is going to be a crazy week, isn't it?
Yeah. Until then,
we've been able to avoid a lot of it, man, you know, up till now, but it's about to get crazy.
Yeah. That's okay. Wednesday will be the same.
That's right. All,
au revoir. We love you all. TFW. God bless. Be careful. Be safe. Enjoy yourselves.